Oh, I rolled an 11. That means we're gonna have a good night, right? Wham! I like this everything focusing. This has been fun. Alrighty. All right. So welcome to Tuesday Paint Night. Paint Night with JD, whatever you want to call it. So today we're gonna do a little something different. I'm gonna run for 2 hours. On this first one, we're going to run 2 hours, and I'm not going to have a second show tonight, a second stream, because we need some coverage on the floor. We don't have enough. One of our workers called in sick, so I have coverage till about 7, and then I have to go, actually do my job. So, like I said, we'll do 2 hours this first half, and then I'll have to call it an evening, but we'll see you tomorrow for a paint party. All right, so what I want to do today, there's not really probably going to be any painting unless we get everything really done real quick. But I'm still super excited, okay? Because here at the store yesterday, well, within this week, we're starting a Necromunda campaign. And so I have built on a wonderful site called Yak Tribe, my Necromunda Gang. And now we're gonna get it together. That's sort of what I wanted to do tonight. It'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I love doing this stuff, getting each individual model personalized, because Necromunda lets you do that a little bit more so than, say, 40K, because it's like Blood Bowl. Each character is named and has their own specialized equipment and stuff like that. So that being said, I had planned for this. And so I've got, let me take my name off these, the one at the bottom. All right, so let's get that out of the way. So I like to run the old boys of the Orlocks. So I have my Orlock gang, and I have the Orlock Arms Masters and Wreckers gang. So we are going to have hopefully some good fun putting together our list. And hold on. Excuse me, my bad. Real quick, I gotta mute just so I don't shout at you. All right, sorry. So that being said, we're gonna need our clippers. We're gonna need our mold line remover, and we're gonna need maybe an X-Acto blade. So we got our boxes. Let's go to the phone. Let us go to Yak Tribe. All right, so Yak Tribe's a great little. Let's let it focus on it. Great website if you want to build and run whole full campaigns. And there is so before you see this, and if you're a Necromunda player freaking out, I know it's normally 1,000. We're doing this weird specialized thing where getting things later is going to be super difficult. We've upped our difficulty. So we are running a starting crew of 1,250. And of course, I have Raptor's Roughnecks. So let's go to our first guy. Our first guy here is, of course, Raptor. When I built him, he has a bolt pistol with a servo claw. So let's build Raptor. Okay. So first, we get our normal Necromunda box. Our normal Orlock box, I should say. Crack this open. I'm so excited, y'all, because this guy, other than we got a couple gangers later that aren't that impressive, because you got to have gangers. But some of the stuff we're pulling from the other box, I'm excited because I haven't ever put those together before. So now in this gang, Raptor is me. I mean, that's my avatar most times is Jedi Raptor is my screen name. Raptor if I don't have to put Jedi in. So here we go. Let's Unbox this bad boy. I was like, where are my bases? There they are. All right, so we got good old Orlok Gang. Let's, I forget, oh man, we're going on 25 mil, so that'll be fun. So let's go ahead and snip that open and get out a base. Sorry, that crinkling can't be great on camera or on mic, but all right, so we got our base. That part's done. That part's easy. All right, so let's see. This really just tells you how to build the named ones for the gang, because they do have a named crew. But I'm going to go crazy and do what I want. So first I want to see what body do I want. So here's the body that they use for the servo claw, which we have. And that actually could work. But I kind of want to be walking. So I think we're going to do either Narcos or Grim. Let's see. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and here's the at least body and legs we want to build. So we need 9, 10, and 11 and 12. So that actually makes that fairly easy. So let's get that out of the way. Who is dinging me? Okay. So we need 9, 10, 11, and 12. And wait a minute. Do they get... it's 2 of the same sprue. I could have done a second servo claw. Well, I didn't have the points for it anyway. All right, so this actually probably can be set aside. So let's go here, because I don't want to use the same pieces if I don't have to. This is solo night, Everett. Tomorrow's paint party. All right, so we need 9, 10, 11, and 12. So here's 9. Yeah, tomorrow will be the party from 6 to 9. We'll do the I'll have the link in the chat that you can come into. All right, so there's 9. You know what? This is a little too far forward. Let's bring that back a little bit. And then 10. And while I'm doing this, kind of like I did my original Orlok Gang, they sort of were just like in jeans and leather, which I might still do because that's just a cool look for them. You know, blue is sort of their signature color. Let's get this focus on. Oh, I hated this part. That's right. They've got these weird bits where you have to get by the neck. Oh, I bet I'm moving too much for this camera. I'm sorry. It's great for static stuff. All right, so there's 9, 10, 11, and let's pull 12, which it can really be any of these shoulder pads. There's 12. You know what? He's got rivets. Let's go ahead and do that. I like it. New Necrons. Just talking about Necrons. Necromunda. It's a different game, Brian, that I have yet to get you into. Okay. So there's 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's clean those up, get those together. So let's start with the main body. All right. I thought there was another one, but there isn't another point on this one, so we got that part clean. This back is where it's going to be a pain because I think this one had 4 under his pouches. I'm excited because A, it's not the same thing we've been working on. B, they're just, I love that they're, to me, they're more, it's more personal. Ow, I just stabbed myself with my clippers. That's fun. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a snap. And good there. Let's get this leg. And the shoulder pads. I know who Kitten Blade is. I've seen you on Discord enough. With you looking like you dot a face. Man, this new camera, I got to get used to its settings, so sorry, or where I'm farther in, because it kicks out just a little bit more than the old one to make it in the right direction. This thing helps. I mean, I can stab myself all day long with this. I would not recommend doing that with this bad boy. All right, so we got those 4 clean. Where's my glue? Glue would be important. There it is. All right, so hopefully I don't have to clear this one out. Let's go ahead and let's dry fit real quick to see where we're just like that. Easy peasy. Oh, and it gives me little, as you can see, let it focus. I said let it focus. Come on. There we go. See some nubbins. That lets us know where we're gluing. There we go. I don't have to. All right. All right. So now we should be able to just fit the leg in there. So let's make sure it gets nice and saturated with some glue. And get in there. Okay, note to self, maybe put that in there. Is that going before? Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, okay, maybe we should have put the leg in first, but whatever. Luckily, we didn't wait too long. All right, so, and we'll just put a little glue on his back here. And then we can actually cover that up and get the extra stuff off. And bam. Hey. Actually, set that right under that one. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's. I don't know if that is it the right one. That feels way bigger than that one. We'll look at it in a little bit. I need to go pick someone up and wave my back. Yeah, no worries. All right, so while we got him together and we're going to be cutting, let's go ahead and get him on the base so that can glue. And this might be a pain because he is one-footed basically. So we want to make sure we get all of that foot, all of that surface area, and then as much on this base as possible, which looks like, you know what, this is good. Are we center? We're fairly center. Let's kick him back just a little bit. All right, so go ahead and top that off. And we are needing bolt pistol and servo claw. So let's pull out our thing and take a look. So there's servo claw right there, just 26. I don't have to put it together. It's its own piece. It's if you play 40k, it's kind of like a power fist, but not exactly. It doesn't like double his strength or anything. I think it gives him strength +2, with a little bit of extra damage and stuff like that. I guess maybe not, saying that on my stream. The mic's pointed right at you. Yeah. Yeah, it is. All right, and then we need a bolt pistol. So we got to find the bolt pistol. I'm hoping. This may not have come with a bolt pistol. If that's the case, then we're going to have to get creative somewhere. Oh no. So that is not a bolt pistol. That's an auto pistol, stub gun. Robotic leg, robotic arm. Guessing auto gun, auto pistol, sawed-off shotgun, sort of. Or that's an over-under shotgun. Well, I went full-on bolt pistol, and he doesn't have one. Well, let's check the other box. See if that has a bolt pistol in it. Because, oops. I didn't bring. They came out with that extra equipment stuff. Let's take a look at what's on this. Man, they just threw the bases in this box. They didn't put them in a baggie. That's adorable. All right, so let's take this look at this sprue. Got another shotgun. Fancier shoulder pads for, I guess, big boy here. Hand flamer. Where are all the guns? Stub pistol or stub gun? Oh no. I guess we're gonna have to. You know what? There's an easy way around this. We can. Oh no. All right, so let's go in here. Let's go to the cool edit function. Because, bolt pistol's 45 points. Let's not have that pop up. All right, so special pistols. Let's sell the bolt pistol back. Ooh, hand flamers, 75 points. Well, you know what? Let's sell the bolt pistol. Okay. And special weapons. So we have 45 credits. All of that is ridiculously expensive. Let's go to basic weapons. Autogun, bolt gun, combat shotgun is 55 points, which is still too much. We could give him the sawn-off shotgun. That actually gives me points for later. All right, so if we need 30, there's each sprue, you get 2 of the same. And I did not bring my extra equipment that I have. So, all right, we need to make 30 points up. So let's go ahead and kill that. Let's go back to here. Let's see where we can add some, you know what? Let's look at here, because I know the arc hammer's really close combat. So 35. That's extra 25 points. So we can sell the arc hammer back. which is fine. Give her a two-handed hammer. That gives me 80 points. Beautiful. Don't worry about Danny yet. Let's go back to Raptor. And easy peasy. I say easy peasy if it would actually click. I have 80 points. So let's look at pistols. We can now do a hand flamer, which is funny because my original one that I already have built is literally a hand flamer and a servo arm. But let's see what's on this one. Is there anything else special? I think it's all just basic. Or close combat. He's got the servo claw. I guess let's give him a flamer. I mean, flamers are good. So we're going to give him the hand flamer. And that actually leaves me 5 points, 5 credits to throw somewhere else later. All right, so that was easy, sort of. All right, so that being said, we got our servo claw off. Let's put that back over here and get us a hand flamer. So we need a left hand is the thing, so right hand is the hand flamer, but that's like a not no, I think in Necromunda you actually get the template. So we need a right-handed arm that is stretching out. Let's go ahead and use this one. Because I want to use this auto pistol. I want to be very careful since I'm doing a little weapon swap. I don't want to break the things because I might have to use this bear arm for a mini in a little bit when we get to him or her. So let's go ahead and carefully extract that. Put these off to the side. All right. So you know what I need though? I need to reach across here. I need a little bit more light, and everything got moved. What just happened? I pressed the thing, and it came and gave me another window. I apologize. All right, so let's first clean off this. Everything moves now. Everything's in different positions than what I'm used to, and it's weirding me out. All right, so. You know, I'm going to get home and have a bolt pistol right there. But that's fine. We'll have extra bodies and stuff and make him later. All right. So. Let's go ahead and throw some glue in the arm socket. And then fits right there as he's doing a here I come and get it. All right, so now you can see these guns really well. Of course, I dropped it, but I didn't hear it hit. Oh, this is the best day. Thought it got caught in my shirt, but it didn't. All right. So, just like any good mini player, I dropped something. So pull out our flashlight and take a look on the floor. Oh, it jumped over. Y'all could have told me it was still on the table. I mean, straight up, it was right there. Thanks, Candace. Just kidding. Okay, so what I was trying to do is show that they basically have the same handle. So all we got to do is really cut it off, and affix carefully. So to do that, though, let's go ahead and cap that real quick. We're going to do a minor conversion. Let's go ahead and get our good X-Acto blade with a nice sharp blade. Now, if you're doing this at home, be very, very careful. Okay. So I just want to gently press down right along the flat of the hand and then come back over right there. Okay. And we're going to leave this wonderful. So back in second edition and everything, this is how you actually had to put on all the bolters. Was you had to take the handle off and put them on the hands. So this isn't that big of a challenge, because it's, like I said, it's how I've been doing it for 10 years before they came out with other ways to do it. So come from this angle. Careful. Don't twist your blade. You don't want to break the tip. The sharper the blade doing something like this, the better it will be going. All right. And then come at it from this angle. Just like that. Come on. Break free. Break free. There we go. All right. So we have a clean auto pistol and a clean flamer that we can hand swap with if we need to. Let's go ahead and clean those little bits off. All right. So now I've got, that's the correct arm, the bare arm over here. We've got our flamer clean. Let's clean the top of this off. And you kind of want it as flat as possible. All right, and then let's do a quick dry fit. See, just like that. And it does that weird, I mean, the handles in this game are weird, but we've got a nice fit. So let's go ahead and get the trigger guard as well. And the thing we want to make sure is that it is extended correctly, both up and down, that it's going straight out and not like angled in or out, as well as straight up. There we go. So let me let that focus so y'all can see. I said here. There we go. All right, so we got it angled that way and that way. Oops, see? Don't want it angled too far in. There we go. All right, so we're going to let that, actually, you know what? I think it may be, oh, hopefully that didn't mess it up. Let's get it on his body so that we can let it dry. Ooh, we forgot to clean the arm up while we were worried about. I'm doing an X-Acto blade so it goes quicker because we had put the glue in. See, and now I've jacked up. Man, that's unfortunate. Maybe should have done that first. Why are you fighting me? Arm. There we go. There we go. All right, let's do this again. Get a little bit more glue on it. Come on. Don't be like that. Using a light touch so it doesn't mess with his arm and the shoulder. At least I'm trying to. All right, so quit leaning.
Actually, this battle makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. It's Morty versus Titans.
All right, so let's go ahead and just hold the wrist. All right, so are we at good? We need to kick it out just a little bit. Focus, please. Thank you. There we go. No, that does not look right. There we go. All right. So let's pick a head. After all that. All right. So this is me. He's got to look the coolest. So go over here to where the heads are. You cannot see them all. So let's flip them around. All right. So we got, you know what? That one kind of looks like me if I had my head shaved. Come on. Yeah, that kind of looks like me, doesn't it? I think that's with the way I have to go. Let's make sure there's no cool heads on the other one. That'll fit me. They're all kind of covered. So nope, I think we have to go with Old Timer here for myself. Call me Rex almost. Looks like Rex from Clone Wars. All right, let's pop that head off real quick. I could. In fact, I've got some. Oh, man. That means we, though, may not finish all this squad tonight, but that'd be okay. That's not, dang it, Candace. That's a good idea. All right. He's even smiling. Like, look at him. He's happy to be here, and he's happy to set you on fire. Look at him. He's just happy to be here. Let's worry about green stuff maybe at a later date before we get him primed. But for now, let's go ahead and say Raptor's ready to go. I didn't buy anybody grenades, though we could throw some grenades on them for later. Let's take a look. Because there's just fun bits, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's do a grenade bit and boop. Let that fall. See, now you got me wanting a green stuff hair like right now. I wonder how handily found my green stuff is and all this stuff over here. First, though, let's let that catch up. Do a little glue. And Fair enough. And we can fit that. Look at that, right up under his coat on his belt. Fits just perfect. It's almost like that's how it's designed to be. Alrighty. So there is Raptor. I feel like he needs to. There we go. Looking down the barrel a little bit better. You know what we need to do though? We're going all out for these guys, right? These are because they're so specialized. I don't want them to be. I don't want to let them feel generic. So we're gonna get our pin vise, and we're gonna take out this big honking one, which means we're gonna need to switch the inside for the smaller gripping piece. I think. No? That is the smaller gripping piece. Okay. And let's pull out our really small bit. Come on, really small bit. You want to come out. So we want the really, really small one. Right there. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and put the big one back in so we don't lose it. All right. Put the bit back in. Don't let it go all the way in. And screw that back in. And we want this really, really tightened in so that it doesn't move around. All right. Now we're going to take, and this is the fun part. You can use a marker or something if you want to try to get the very get it centered. I'm sort of like to eyeball it, which sometimes means I don't get it center, but sometimes it likes to dance around and not get there anyway. So, and we're just going to slowly let it get a bite and drill into the barrel. You don't have to go very far. Can if you want to. But just like that should be sufficient. And we have a gun barrel. It's going to make it look a little bit cooler once everything is done. So, all right. Dang it, Candace. All right, let's put the top back on our glue. And let me walk over here. I mean, I'm not going far. You may still be able to hear me. First, we have a new Mountain Dew that I have to try. It's called Spark. It is raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew. So the last one I tried, well, 2 times ago was the melon, which was really good. The last one they had, and I don't know if y'all tried this for Christmas, around the holidays, they had a gingerbread Mountain Dew. It was not good. Fair warning. That tastes like diabetes. So not bad, but all right. I don't know if I want to be sad or happy that that's here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this blade away because that is our nice sharp blade. We're gonna go ahead because I don't have any other sculpting tools with me. We're gonna go ahead and use our duller blade. Let's crack this open real quick. And we need the tiniest amount of green stuff. So we're going to use this, and we're going to literally just get the tiniest bits. Did you see that? I mean, that's way too much. But let's go ahead and put this up, get it as away from the air as much as possible. All right, and put that blade. We are going to need it to get some definition later. And let's go to making yellow and blue make green. So if you've never worked with green stuff, you get an equal amount of the yellow and green part epoxy, 2-part epoxy, and you mix it together. Now I have to get a mirror or something, figure out what my hair looks like. Or is it what my hair looks like or what I want it to look like? All right, so you can see that's way too much. Like that's almost as big as his head. So, but what we'll do... All right, so we're going to take a little bit of that. We're going to set this over here, keep it safe, because we have a little bit of time to work on this, but it's not forever. So we're going to... So he's got a headband. So we're going to get that on his head. And we're going to start pushing it around. Now we're going to use our blade. And we got to be very careful when we do this. Not really. We're going to go right up to this headband. And even over it a little bit. Give him some of the kind of almost floopy hair. But we're actually coming at this the wrong way because it's my hair. It actually goes back. So let's get it up to these goggles. Get down. Get down. What are you doing? All right, so right now we're getting it all to meeting the headband. All right, squish it down a little bit. Actually, no, let me bring it forward a little bit. Okay, now start bringing it. Ooh, his head's not fully glued. Start pulling it up and back. And we'll use blade, try to give us some strands. See, green stuff isn't that hard to work with.
Here's the unfortunate thing about that is it's going to be difficult for y'all to come out like close to each other because both have the exact same strategies. It's like both of you are going to end up with no points, but one person's going to end up with all the points.
Are you doing blips? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, that sounds.
This dude probably has a little bit longer hair than I do, but it's okay. Let's take a look. There. I mean, that's not bad. Here, let's take a look. There. He now has JD hair, sort of.
You know, like some green stuff and put beard and stuff on.
He's got a beard. See? I'm not going to make it any bigger. But yeah.
You gonna include the gray?
Yeah, I'm going to include the gray. Dang. You want me to make a Donovan where it's nothing but white?
Hey, I still got some.
I know, you got more pepper than I do still.
Yeah, but mine's lopsided.
Right. All right. So that was easier than I was expecting. Didn't take nearly as long. There's some weird... it looks like my dude's trying to go Super Saiyan. So let me pull that down a little bit. But yeah, there. We did JD with hair. Nice. So now I look less like Rex and maybe a little bit more like me. Cool. All right. Thank you. And that wasn't as bad as I was expecting, Candace. All right. So we're going to set Raptor over here to chill out for a while. We can now start our second one. So where's the phone? It's a hairpiece. Yep.
You got herpes?
What? No. Bad, Donovan. All right. So next on the list is my, in real life is named after my loving wife, Danielle. So we got Danny. Okay. Danny is our arms master. Now, Danny is she's used to doing all the heavy lifting at the house. So we put her in with we switched it over to a two-handed hammer, and she's got heavy carapace armor. So she's our tank. Stop it. All right. So we actually, the heavy carapace comes from the new sprue. So let's take a look. Let's see. Did we get instructions in that box? We did. And we also need a base. So let's take a look. All righty. I don't know what's going on here, but there's what we're doing. Hey, buddy. All right, so so remember it's named after Danny. Maybe it won't be Danny because this dude's not wearing a shirt. And I don't know if you can do any of these pieces, but luckily Danny works for anything. Fairly gender neutral. So let us look. Yeah. All right, so we need 2 and 3. See, here's the perfect head for my wife right there. I am not green stuffing her a naked torso, Brian. You calm down, sir. She'd kill me. But there's the perfect head. So I wonder now. I thought she heard us and texted me. Ooh, that was close. All right, so let's see. What is that head supposed to be for? Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's for a something else, but it's okay. Like I said, everything on this team can be fairly gender neutral. So let's do 2 and 3, and it looks like it comes on a bigger base. So here's 3. Let's get actually where you can. No, the because this is a heavier model, I think this is actually bigger than a witch or a sister of battle. I mean, this model is a big boy. So 2, there's 3, here's 2. Like I said, the spirit of my family, not even though we literally just spent time giving me hair. All right, 2. All right, and then 4. 4, it's these got to be those big ones I saw, right? Yep, sure is. These big giant shoulder pads. All right. Let's and then 6 and 7. We can do that. 7, which is going to be this side, and 6, which is right here, which is going to run this side. All right, so we can start there. Let me get a base though, because I think. Woo. All right, so yeah, there's big bases and small bases. She's going to get a big base. So let's move the rest of these to the side and clean this up a little bit. Oh, let's move this for over here because we will need that in a little bit. So. All right.
I'll take that bet.
A couple mold lines I want to get rid of.
Hello, how's it going?
Well, they already will.
All right, and then big chunk on the bottom. I don't know how I didn't cut it that close. All right, let's go ahead and since we're doing this, that one did drop. I heard it. But easily found. I'm kind of glad I'm not painting right now if I'm dropping this much stuff. Although I could be continuing to work on my escalation Space Wolves. Got almost a fourth one done. See what we work on tomorrow night. And then this arm. There's another one. And this one. Actually, you know what? I don't think I want to put together the arms yet. Just to be safe, we'll put it together with the hammer so that we make sure it's all flush, and it may cause cussing, but we'll see. All right, so first, let's do this body. And this has some nubbins, so and then we can put the shoulder pads on and the because just the biggest shoulder pads. Look at those things. All right, so let's see. Let's take Raptor. I mean, yeah, this dude, their shoulders come up to his head. So, yeah, fun. Where's the, you know what? I'll put the instructions over here for this one. All right, let's, oh, you know what? I forgot 2 pieces. But let's go ahead and trust the process that they know what they're doing.
Give me a minute.
But we've got some leg servos or something. Pieces 10 and 9. There's 9. Get that real quick. 9 goes on this side. And 10 has a pouch. So 10 will go on the other side. All right.
Just to save time, you guys want to spend a second?
And if I survive all 3 of them, then the order starts over again.
And the last little bit here. All right, so this is going to go, oh, that's pretty easy. Let's go ahead and get some glue up in here. See if I can do this without moving it around too much. Just like that.
Rather than starting over, because that sounds like if you keep starting over from like a top of a set list, then people down at the bottom could never get their chance. If you put the list in alphabetical order from the last names, right? And person with last name A plays person with last name B. And person with last name B
There we go.
The thing. Right? And then now person B has to play person A. Right?
All right, and then let's go ahead and get him, her on the base. So that we can get that gluing. All right. We need piece 5 and the hammer. So the hammer obviously is right here. And piece 5, which is some kind of spinal support. I don't know.
You beat my old night list already. I think you can still do it.
All right. Let's see. How does that? That's the bottom. So this is going to run. Whoa. That's trying to come off that leg piece. You stay. Oh, that connects right there to that pouch. That pouch is, I guess, a power supply. So let's give it some glue. And that's another point of contact to keep it all wonderfully together. I like it. It's kind of neat. Okay, so let's clean up this hammer. This hammer honestly looks like they took pieces of rock and slapped it together. Look at that. And dude's got 2 servo claws to carry it. Better do some damage. All right. So it goes on this side. So let's give well, I trusted the process, and it didn't steer me wrong. It met up nicely. So, big boy with a hammer named Danny. Let's find a head for them. What did they suggest? They suggest floopy hair with a skull mask. Let's take a look. Let's see what our options are. Yeah, we'll do the floop. I mean, I like it. It's a cool head. So, where are... There. Bloop. It doesn't look like they have grenade options, which is fine. So let's I'm very confused. It looks like there's some blue in that pocket anyway, but let's just get a little bit more on there. More on. And we have us a arms master. Super heavily armored. There's Danny. So let's again get a so much bigger. Come in, boss. Like that's something my wife would ever say. The boss part. Wait, no, stop. That's not. Never mind. I went way too far. I didn't even mean to. But y'all don't even. No. Anyway, continuing on. Let us go to the next one, which will be our other champion, is Sav. Sav is patterned after my eldest. So, Sav here has the harpoon launcher, which I love this weapon. And it is just super fun in game. So we actually can go back to our main kit. Let's go with the wider stance. That it's right here, that Roki. I mean, I know it's supposed to be Rocky, but Roki. And so we're going to go ahead and pull the base out of its basing. And we need, let's go ahead and clip them back here. We need 17, 18, 19, and 20. So $18. Actually, that was 19. Not that it matters. There is 18. Here is 17. And what shoulder pads do we want? We'll go with these ones. Alrighty, so set these to the side for a little bit. Move this out of the way. And get to quick cleaning. So I'm going to need, we might actually now have use for this other green stuff that we have left over because Sav has stolen my hair. So if we need to do some more like floofy, like the boss hair, but not quite. We can make it longer, blonder with no gray. We can do that. So, yeah. This was weird angles to clip at, so I've got more of these chunks I have to mold line remove or out. There we go. And the last piece. I'm going to remember from the Raptor that we put together, we need to absolutely put this leg on to the, let's see, this leg to this first. All right. What's that? Get out of there. There's that. And now we can put the back on. See, I can learn. And then, you know what we didn't do, though? We'll let that dry for a second. Clean the inside of this so it fits flush. Alrighty. And let that sit. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and feeds it. And get them on a base. All right, so the thing that has me now concerned about using this body, though, because there's some dynamic flare that you can see. Let's see if it'll fit the arms of the harpoon launcher. So we need 36, 37, and 39, because it's also an autocannon can go in there. So 36, 37, 39. So there's 39. This is our lovely harpoon launcher there. This thing's great because it can actually, if I can line them up, this will actually, if I roll well enough, which I won't, it'll hit multiple people at the same time. And it's just an all-around general good time. 36 and 37. So here's 36. Hey. I guess wah soon once I get my orcs put together. I'll wah with you. Wah! I can't shout though. I mean, I'm trying to be quiet. Don't want to deafen y'all. All right. So we'll clean this up before we test fit it on the body, I should say. All right, then this wonderful, wonderful harpoon gun. Actually, probably should put together my new battle force of orcs. See what I've got. I was wondering, but I don't know your like non-real name handle, Landon. So I was wondering if it was you, but I couldn't tell. So, all right. So let's see if this is going to fit on this body. So that's going to be this hand, which I'm sure will fit. Since, you know, it's this one I'm worried about. Looks like it'll fit just fine. Excellent. Makes them a little more dynamic than the one they wanted to do. So let's go ahead and throw a little glue in here. And then come around here, throw a little glue. All right, and it's okay that it's a little loose. Let's get there and there. So here and here. See, love it. Gotta finagle it. So that goes there. You stop it. There we go. So a little bit cocked out, but that's okay. Make sure it doesn't look weird in the, you know what, it does. So we're not going to be able to use that body, but we can still get this ready for the next one. So all of us, you know what? No, let's play our cards correctly. Try to wipe the glue off, and we will make this. We'll make Sav in a minute. So now we need to make a regular ganger. So let's see what options we have. We have, all right, for a regular ganger, we have Rip, Chalk, Trill, and Sam. So you notice none of those are my twins. Those, they get specialized. Rip, Chalk, Trill, and Sam are my regular gangers. They are all based on pets. So let's see what Rip, let's do Rip. Rip has a shotgun, just a straight up shotgun. So that's easy. Let's find the shotgun. There's the shotgun. So 15 and 16. Good old Ripley. Best dog ever. All right, Candace, have a good evening. Poke myself again. Poke myself with my clippers. Candace gets on. Candace gets off. Poke myself with clippers again. Yeah, at least there's symmetry. All right, so. All righty. So now all I really have to do is make sure, get that part, some glue there, and let's see how we still got some glue in here. Just make sure it's not too dry. I think it's still nice and wet. So let's go ahead and get that in there. Why is that being weird? There we go. And Make sure that matches up to the fingers that are already on the shotgun. And there we go. There. That looks a little better. We got Rip ready with a shotgun. All right, let's get Rip ahead. Now, Ripley was the best dog I ever had. So we got to find the coolest head for this dog. So let's take a look. Let's see. Well, there's Savannah's head or Sav's head when we get to Sav. You know what? Let me look on this one. Let's I don't know if that'll work with that. It will not. So we're gonna go with, you know what? We're gonna go with senior 20s here.
Do you have objective mats?
Do I have what?
Do you have the objective mats?
If they may be in my big bag, but I think they're with my sisters. And they'd be in a pocket. All right, get a. But honestly, I think they're with my sisters, which are at the house. Yeah. All right. So. So Rip could be ready this way, or oh yeah, how dare you come at me? So we'll do it that. Like I said, good old bully. There's Rip. So Rip is over here ready to go. All right, now we need a different body for Sav. So let's go ahead and, I guess to be safe, let's use the one, because we know it's what it's designed for. So I need 28, 29, 30, and 31. So let's clip those real quick. 28. 29. Well, 30. Doing this away from the thing just because it's quicker. So we need 29. And one of the shoulder pads. Let's go fancy dancy shoulder pads for Sav here. All right. Do a quick clean.
Y'all better duck because I'm about to turn left.
All right. All right. Yeah, this has a big old chunk down here. Let's see if I can, because it was such a weird angle to get. There we go. Makes that a little easier. And up here. And then the leg. And oh my gosh, for some reason this one was not letting me get a hold of it. Okay, now we need a base. And let's go to work. So we learned our lesson. So leg first. Let's do a dry fit. Easy. Nice. Right in there. So let's go ahead and just glue this whole corner in here. Make sure his butt lines up. All right. And then put his back on. And since we're here, put some glue back there, across the edges. And let's base him. So he's got a full foot here and then some toes. So I want to make sure, let's get his full foot as much as possible on the glue. All right, now let that dry for a second. Let's make sure our spots on the harpoon aren't glued over the glue. See, it's getting kind of squidgy. So we're gonna get, you know what? Let's glue this first. Let's get that just up in there, ready to go. Solid, hopefully. All right, and let's see if we can get this easily peasily done and not pain in the buttily done. Hold it for a few minutes or moments, I should say. There we go. Yeah, that one fit much easier than the last one. Make sure we're good up here at the shoulders. Make sure everything looks good. So we're gonna leave him be for a second. Let's we need our eldest child's head that's gonna look like Raptor, but not, which is, I think, this one, because there's also no facial hair, so that helps. All right, so we're going to be shouting, Sav's shouting. As Sav comes forward to skewer our opponents. Ah. All right, so Sav is ready to shoot people full of harpoons, which is always fun. We might go back at the end and hit everybody with some grenades like we did with Raptor. But for now, let's go ahead and, because I want to get to the twins, which should be fairly fun. All right, so for the twins, all right. You know what? I just realized I might not have the things to deal with the twins. Because I thought this new kit would have some stuff in it, but they didn't. So Grayson, or Gray, let's go to Gray. Gray has a chainsword and a sawed-off shotgun. Sawn-off shotgun. I did not see a chainsword in here, but I know I have it at the house. Dang it. Phooey. But he also gets the jump booster, which is I was looking forward to. All right, so let's go to Beckett. So these are their prospects, which are juveniles. They're not full-fledged gangers. And I wanted to put my boys on some crazy equipment so they get those jump boosters. So he's got a maul and an auto pistol. That we could probably do. Let's take a look and see if anything has a maul in here, which is just to stick to hit things with. There's a stub pistol on this, but we have the auto pistol over there that we can put the hand on. Did they not give me any kind of maul? There's no just stick to beat people with. Man. All right, well, let's see what it takes to give them a knife and the auto pistol. And if that's more expensive or less expensive. Close combat weapons. The fighting knife is the same as the maul, so we're going to sell the maul and buy the fighting knife. Huh? Yeah, I'm using it, but do you need it just for a second? Yeah, because I'm fixing to do some clipping, so. All right, so there. He now has a fighting knife instead. So, easy peasy.
I dropped.
No, you can. All right, so So I was putting together Raptor for my Necromunda campaign.
Yeah.
And, which is me. Found a face that had, like, the beard and everything, but no hair. Candace is like, just green stuff it. So wait. So now there's me. With green stuffed hair.
Hell yeah. I forgot this box came out.
Yeah. I wish I don't know if I picked up the extra equipment and weapons that they came out with.
For them?
Yeah.
Or for Orlocks?
For Orlocks. Those are Orlocks.
I didn't know,
Yeah.
as in these guys, these special guys.
No.
Particular...
For Orlocks, because when that came out, a small one sprue that I need a chainsword. And when I started, I needed a bolt pistol, but I changed my equipment around. So I know I have them at the house. I just didn't bring them. So,
okay.
All right. So we need auto pistol and now combat knife, but we got to figure out body. So we're going to do crazy jumpy because that's fun to me. Wait, what's Wrecker 1? Yeah, that's no fun. Let's have plenty of fighting knives. So we need, holy moly, this is a lot to do. All right. 43, 44, 41, 42, 43, 44. All right. So let's get out our thing. 41, 42, 43, 44. 40. 1.
Oh, I see.
41. 42. And then 43 and 44. There's 43 and 44.
Already started and like finished. Yeah. Once you do it, finish it all, hit it with this, and just drive it. So the way the Citadel's paint system works that they've got for people is to apply base paint.
Okay.
And that's when they're dark.
So let's clean this up real quick.
This, which will then darken the recesses. Come back and dry brush this, and then we'll highlight.
Fun jump pack.
Your highlight back what you call it. And this is hit that extreme hot.
All right. And then
That gradient from dark to bright.
man, today has flown. For me at least. Been having fun putting these together. I thought for sure I would have all the whole 9 members of the gang finished and be scrambling for something to do for the last little bit, but I guess not. All right, so 42, I guess goes in the middle there. Yep. So and then all right, that goes on that side, that goes on that side. So a little blue there. Well, hold on. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it goes on that side. Thanks, Russian bot on YouTube. All right, so let's make that nice and even because I like the symmetry. All right, so his little jump pack's done. So we're going to set that there to wait. All right, we need 29, 30, and 34. So 29. $29, 30. Where's 30? There's 30. And 34 is the other leg. There it is. All right, 29, 30, and 34. All right, so let's go ahead and get that together first. So if you've ever played Necromunda before, this is the House of Iron version of like Juves, the juveniles. They are called Wreckers, and they get a little bit of a different trajectory path than a normal Juve, from what I understand. All right, and the back. Alrighty. So does this one matter? Which order we do it in? That is not. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that in first. I think we absolutely need to, if we can figure it out. There we go. Maybe? Hold on. This is weird. It's almost like they all have to go simultaneously. You know what? Let's go ahead. I think the best way to make this fit is make sure that jacket lines up there. Like that. All right, and then get the... Let me drop it, I guess. There we go. Make sure that, yeah, that works. All right. Man, they're so smooth. They're baby smooth. Okay. So now I need arm, and so we have combat knife, and we need a, well, I guess it doesn't matter what handed, but we have a right-handed auto pistol here, which means we need a left-handed combat knife. So left-handed combat knife is actually easy. That's right. That's right. Are those both really right? Come on. 33, 35, and 39. Let's see what those are first, because that's telling me to put those on next. 35, 33 is his shoulder pads, so that's good. 33. 35, a sheath for the knife, so that's good. Nice little bit. And 39 is gone. Oh, he's got like charges. All right, sweet. Let's put some charges on him. All right, so we'll do that, but that is a right-handed. That is also right-handed. That is left-handed. All right, I found a left-handed knife. And I already found the head I want to use. So we're going to clip that and put it over here. All right. So, ooh, something froze. Okay, caught up. All right, so let's... let's go ahead and do the body. Let's go ahead and run across the back here. I guess that just is gonna come down and fit just like that. Beautimus. Beautimus, beautimus. All right, so we've got left-handed knife. And looks like I can just sort of go crazy how I want in there. Let's this says put it on this side. Is it on the leg? No. It wants me to put it like that. But can we do it this way? I think that we can. So, because it's not going to make sense to be on the other side, right? You know what I forgot to do on the... I guess it was just one other guy. We can do that real quick. Let's go ahead and throw a little glue here. And get the sheath up here.
I forgot I had it.
That was my fault. I never
have it coming out a little bit so that the come on, focus. Come on, focus. Thank you. The two little loops make sense. And then I guess we can put these other pouches, and I guess I don't know if it's, I can't tell if it's a charge or, I mean, it looks like a demolition charge. Got a little antenna on it. So let's go ahead and throw this on his other leg.
But you know, we're talking millimeters. These are rare earth.
Because why not? Me. Let's see.
He's got it. Now we'll say it's been a while since he has kind of touched together. But yeah.
All righty. He is kitted out, sort of. Give it back, my finger. All right, now let's get our auto pistol and our hand. Is that? That's a completely different hand. This is a smaller person. I don't like that. Hold on. I gotta have a beefier hand, because that was not the same size arm, and that would have looked really weird. Oh, I see. Oh, you know what? I see what's going on. I see what's going on. All right, so let's go ahead and pop that off that side. I see why they've done sort of what they've done. They want that hooked up under there. So we can do that. Put a little glue there. It's actually more hanging. But I see they had another model that I guess is supposed to be the female version with her smaller arms. So that's okay. We can still do this. No problem. Let's cover this up in glue again. Get this here. It's going to make a little more sense. Do it like they told me. All right, now we're going to use the right arm knife right here. Don't worry, y'all. I have a plan. Looks kind of cooler anyway. All right, now we need a left arm gun, which I have both the other flamer, but I also have a stub gun, which we're going to clip the stub gun. Because I don't think... What did the other guy... What does Grayson have? Yeah, Grayson has that sawed-off shotgun. So we are going to pop this off and then do what we did earlier, because there's no sweat on this. It's still a weapon swap. Won't matter that it is. The only thing I'll have to do is make sure it gets a little flatter at the top of the hand. All right, let's see how the... We'll have to get rid of a little bit of this guard. Try to make it a little flatter. There we go. It actually works nicely. So, put a little glue. And got that right up. Of course. And it's going to fit up right there in the corner. Just need it to, yep, and yep. So while this is doing this, let's go ahead and pull him up. Get some glue in the armpit. And flip this around. Again, I should have done it first. There we go. Get that little piece of... All right, so it looks like he's shooting down. So let's go ahead and let him sit there for a second. Let the auto pistol glue Now we're gonna pick one of these. We're gonna pick one of the big ones because I love the taller ones. Gets them a little more height, even if it isn't necessarily tactically sound because it makes them higher. And I think these guys are on these bigger bases, or else why would they give me 4? Right? I mean, because I only have
I'm the one that would know that.
one more body on this thing, and then a couple cyber mastiffs. So let's go ahead and see where the best place to put him is. Probably going to be there. But let's affix this to the back. We've got our jump pack. And then the head we chose, let's go ahead and put a little glue there. I guess I should go ahead and... Oh, it is fairly clean. Oh, there's the spot.
Only reason why people play us is to get a +1 to win. If they try. Or if you're playing against Dark Angels and all definitely you still have to go in the full thing.
There is Beckett with his shaggy hair. Hold on. Focus, please. All righty. Now we've got this little piece here, which is where this glues. And this is usually, oh no.
So currently they're at -1.
I want him out a little bit further than that.
I will pop that strat and have the high guard fire at the
All right, and then let's get a bunch of glue on this base. Now I know some of you are like, why are you putting glue? Why are you gluing him to the clear part? Because I have something cool at the house that allows me to still prime all this, but keep the clear part clear. I have Green Stuff World's liquid mask, which is kind of awesome. I want him out this further. I want him way out here.
No, I dealt with 1 damage. I have no anti-tank in this list. He's running nothing but tanks. You can't beat me. It's World of Tanks versus Left 4 Dead. And I think World of Tanks is going to win.
I almost don't like that hair, but there we go. Got him jumped up, ready to shoot things. And holy crap, we've only got 5 minutes left. So we've got 5 of our gang. We only had 4 more left to go. We have Grayson, but maybe over the evening I can go find my when I go home tonight, maybe I can find my extra equipment so I can come back and give him the chainsword he deserves so I don't have to keep messing around with things. But yeah, so let's take a look. Let's go ahead and set our pieces here. All right, so we've got Rip who's just one of our good old gangers with a shotgun. We have Sav, ready to harpoon things. We have Beckett, deathing from aboving with his knife and auto pistol. We have Danny, ready to beat your head in. And then we have our leader, our fearless leader, Raptor, who we have green stuffed some hair so that it fairly kind of resembles myself. He's a bigger pot belly. But anyway, we have a couple minutes, so let's do something we forgot. Let's take Rip here and our drill, and let's give him a gun barrel. We're going to go ahead and let Beckett fully dry before we try to mess with that auto pistol. There we go. Just like that. Let's go ahead and let it focus maybe. Yeah. Just did a little indentation so that it just isn't flat across. All right, so we have 5 of our 9 members done. We've got 4 more to go. We have another death from above her, hopefully with a chainsword and a sawed-off shotgun, and a 3 more gangers. Let's go ahead and take a look at the loadout, since you don't want to join us tomorrow. So we know Gray has the sawn-off shotgun and a chainsword. We got Chalk is our next ganger. Chalk is going to be running. He also has a maul and an auto pistol. So I think I've got a maul at the house. Get another auto pistol, and he'll be ready to go. Then we have Trill. Trill is toting just an auto gun. And they've all got some mesh armor. The Trill running with an auto gun. And then we have Sam. I think Sam's going to be fun. Sam is running around with 2 stub guns. So dual wielding the pistols and having a good time. So yeah, awesome times. But anyway, that looks like that's going to be it for me. Y'all have a great evening. Remember, there isn't a second stream tonight because we're a little shorthanded, so I have to go work up front. So that being said, let's get these 5 members of our gang set to the side and pull out our handy dandy dice. And at some point, I crushed the green stuff into my light stand. Let's clear that off so it doesn't dry there. And remember, Gamers and Geeks, it is not just a game store. It is a gaming community. Hey, we didn't have bad rolls tonight. So let's get that there and that there. And I thank you for being with me. And don't forget, tomorrow is paint party from 6 to 9. All right, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.